Facebook seems to be struggling to count how many users that its services have accurately. And to make things worse, the social media giant has been battling several court cases recently after a former employee decided to take things into her own hands. Yep, after showing up with internal documents exposing what was not known by the public earlier, Frances Haugen, the now famous whistleblower, revealed how Facebook could be harming teenagers on their social network platforms. Today, it's no longer a secret that the world's largest social network is internally grappling with an existential crisis, an aging user base. Facebook is failing to attract young users in the US, especially after the latest developments. In this video, we'll tell you all there is to know about why young users are continuously staying away from the platform. Welcome back to ICE. This is where you learn all the ins and outs of investing, e-commerce, and entrepreneurship. If it's your first time here, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications bell to watch more exciting videos. So earlier this year, a researcher at Facebook shared some alarming statistics with colleagues. Teenage users of the Facebook app in the US had declined by 13% since 2019 and were projected to drop 45% over the next 2 years. What's more, young adults between the ages of 20 and 30 were expected to reduce by 4% during the same time frame. The statistics made it clear Facebook was losing traction with the younger generations fast. As tragic as that is for Facebook, there are several reasons we can attribute to this struggle that Facebook is facing. Aging up. While Instagram remains incredibly popular with teens, Facebook's own data shows that teenagers are starting to engage with the app less. We can easily attribute the decline in engagement by teenagers to other social media apps like Snapchat and TikTok. But there are some other reasons why this could be so, and it didn't just start today. Facebook's struggle to attract users under the age of 30 has been ongoing for years, dating back to as early as 2012. But according to other internal documents, the problem has grown more severe recently, and the stakes are quite high to be sincere. Frances Haugen, an ex-Facebook employee, played a massive part in this recent struggle by Facebook. She completely blew the roof over the company's head by revealing how it manipulates its services to teenagers, causing severe psychological harm to them. Do you remember her from our video on Facebook's struggles in early October? If you don't, the link is in the description. You should check it out. After Frances Haugen's whistleblow on the company, many teenagers just lost interest in Facebook. Facebook's board of directors tried really hard to wipe away the stains that the whistleblower left on their company's name, but things have kept getting worse. For instance, in 2017, Facebook debuted a standalone messenger app for kids and its plans for a version of Instagram for kids. These ideas were swept away after lawmakers decried the initiative. Facebook, now Meta, also tried encouraging users to open multiple accounts as one of the company's solutions to growth challenges. On the contrary, this was a complete recipe for disaster as it led to even more reputational and legal issues. The future of Facebook got threatened, and its competitors were there to make the struggle even worse. Younger social networks threat. A lot of teenagers have since migrated to other social media networks effortlessly. In an internal presentation by Facebook's analysts earlier this year, they estimated that teenagers spend more time on TikTok than Instagram. And the difference is not even close. Snapchat also became a fan favorite for communicating among teens because it was free from cyberbullying. On the other hand, a presentation from earlier this year said that 7% of teens report experiencing bullying on Instagram, and that 40% of all bullying happens in private messages. Other internal research documents show that teens have told the company about their negative social experiences using Instagram. What's more, 61% of new teen accounts on Instagram choose to make their profiles private on initial setup, according to the presentation. At the end of the day, teenagers just want a safe space to express themselves while also connecting with their friends and followers around the world. And as it stood, Facebook and its group of social media apps weren't doing that for them, making them leave the platform. Advertisers' trust. Well, how much further Facebook can grow, particularly in the West, is unclear. Another complaint filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission from Frances Haugen alleges that the company has been hiding the scale of the challenge from its investors.
Right, because each new language costs more money, but there's fewer and fewer customers.
Haugen also alleged in the SEC complaint that the inclusion of duplicate accounts in Facebook's user numbers has not only masked their user declines, but it meant the company had charged some advertisers twice in some cases. These guys have been shady. And there's more. One 2018 study showed that by Facebook's estimates, for nearly 20% of advertisers running a broad ad campaign, their audience would have been reduced by more than 10% if duplicate accounts were removed. The company is facing allegations that it deliberately overstated its potential audience to marketers by including duplicate accounts, but did not disclose this just to line their pockets with more money.
Silicon Valley's lobbying is intensifying in Brussels.
Besides, reports claim that executives have raised their concerns internally, with one suggesting the company was generating revenue that they should never have made at all. On the flip side, Facebook has vehemently denied the claims and argued that its potential reach figure to advertisers is merely an estimate. The company says advertisers pay for the actual clicks and impressions of ads. While we choose to remain unbiased to these claims, what exactly does the future hold for Facebook? Uncertain future. Well, losing young people wasn't always the existential threat for Facebook that is the case today. Social apps became more visual with selfie cameras in phones, while Facebook mainly stayed focused on text posts. Of course, Instagram got the idea of stories from Snapchat, which reduced the pressure people felt to share daily snippets of their lives by making them disappear. This has, in turn, helped to keep younger users on Instagram, but has also encouraged the use of multiple accounts to separate the experiences that they share. Nowadays, teens are increasingly flocking to more immersive social game platforms like Fortnite or Roblox. These 3D worlds with custom avatars appeal to young people looking to be online without the pressure of people judging their appearance or surroundings. While traditional social media can feel like a staged display, these virtual game worlds are more receptive. To please its young audience, Facebook has rebranded its corporate goals to focus on the metaverse. For now, Facebook isn't even sure if its plans to win back young people through investing in the metaverse are enough. In a March presentation, the company said it believes it's too early to assess the effectiveness of its current suite. They indeed have big bets for teens on Instagram and young adults on Facebook. Therefore, whether these measures prove to be sufficient or not, given the current competitive landscape, is one thing that we would all love to see in the long haul. That's all for today's video, guys. Before you go, do you believe Facebook will pull off its plan for the metaverse and get back on track? Or will its efforts end up in vain? We'd love to get your thoughts on this in the comments below. Meanwhile, thanks for staying with us, and we hope you enjoyed every bit of this video. Be sure to leave us a like below, and if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to stay on top of our latest videos. Cheers!